Hey there everybody, I'm back. I know I didn't post anything last month for the month of August. We are now in September. This is going to be more of a traditional yarn knitting podcast instead of like the couple of videos I've put out before, where it's more kind of vlog style throughout the month. The move went great. My husband and I made the trip over to Washington, hence why Mom is here with us today. Yeah, I've just been really busy. I'll probably put in some footage of the results of the garden area back here, of what I've done back there. That's what I've mostly been working on, so I haven't finished a ton of stuff or worked on a ton of stuff. But yeah, I've been outdoors a lot. Got a really nice tan for the season, which is nice.
Which is great for Washington State.
I know. It's great. So I'm loving it here. We're finally a little bit more settled in than last month. Last month I was still trying to get things hung up, you know, cleaned up, just get into a routine of things. So yeah, I figured it'd be a good time to record. I've missed showing y'all what all I've been working on. I figured, well, since Mom's here, you know, she can show what she's been working on, because the things that she has currently are really cute. Also, for all of you, my mom is wearing the shirt I made her.
Yes. So, I wonder if I can stand up and show it a little bit. If it's too close.
It may be a little close, but we can always...
but the yoke and the body is perfect.
It turned out so
I love
cute.
the yoke. It fits perfectly.
Yes. The only thing I think I could do is I could probably take it in an inch and even shorten it if you wanted it.
Yeah. Well, I've lost 30 pounds since we did the
original measurement for it. But,
which is a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
And it's fixable.
Yeah. I mean, especially with knitting, and the hem is just a regular bind off.
Yeah.
Yeah, stretchy bind off. Yeah.
I like it.
That would be really easy to go and mend.
That leaves room for my hips.
Yeah.
The hips don't lie.
So this is the Anchors tee that I made. The Anchors tee. I have a pink one. I made her the blue because she has pretty bluey green eyes. Well, actually, they're both PetiteKnit patterns because I'm wearing the... oh god, I'm forgetting. I'll put it on the screen here. Oh my god, it goes out of my brain trying to think of the name of this, but they're both PetiteKnit patterns. I've had this one done for a while. I actually spoke about this one not too long ago because I made my sister one in more of a charcoal color. So pretty. So, you know, you can always go back to those videos, and yeah. That's pretty much what we've been up to lately. Why there hasn't been a video last month, but it will be more regular now. You'll probably see Mom a lot more. As for finished objects for myself, I finished the Lumme sweater by Sari Nordlund. I think it turned out beautiful.
It really is.
Absolutely love it. I didn't do the back short rows that she calls for in the pattern, but I did do the hem short rows. It's kind of hard to hold it up, but you can kind of see how the back hem is just slightly longer.
I love the pattern on the ends of the sleeves too.
It smells so good. So it's been soaked and blocked. Yeah, there's the sleeves.
I love that the sleeves have the pattern.
Yeah, and I put elastic into my cuffs to hold the shape a bit more, and I absolutely love that. I've been wearing this out in the garden in the mornings when I'm watering before the sun gets too hot. Absolutely love this sweater. I've been debating if I want to put an elastic in the neck, and I think I will.
I love my elastic neck.
Because when I wear it, it does stand up. It's nothing to do with a draping issue, but I do know it's starting to get stretched out and it's kind of looking like bacon, you know? You know when you cook bacon it gets all ripply? That's kind of what's going on. So I'd like to cinch that in a little bit. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. I would definitely make another one. Oh, now I have fuzz.
And just the smell.
On my nose.
I mean, literally.
I know.
You could sit and smell that all day.
And since I know there's many of you that want to see floats, I will try and get this done pretty quick to show off floats. Honestly, beautiful. I don't like to brag too much,
God,
but
you do amazing color work.
I do think my floats are pretty spectacular.
You can still see the pattern.
Yeah.
Even in your floats.
So there's that. There's the sleeve floats.
You know, and it's really important on the sleeves to have good floats so your fingers don't get stuck in them when you put your hands in. Yeah.
If you have rings or your fingers really getting stuck in them. And I do catch my floats. I know some people don't. I prefer to because I wear certain bras that have like the little hook attachment to make it racer back. And then also my rings, they snag on things, so does my watch, or if I have an undershirt with a button, you know, all those little things tend to snag, at least when I put them on, because I'm not a very dainty dresser, I guess. Like,
well, it's worth a little bit extra work.
And so I cut them I believe every 3 to 4 stitches depending in the pattern. But there weren't really many rows to do that on. I think one of the more tedious rows was literally, I think it was right in here. You can kind of see it throughout this row here in the center of the flower. Once you got here, you have to go a certain amount of stitches over until you make that little blip and go over. So just that little gap.
And maybe this spot too has a lot of room too.
Yeah, and right in there. So between the flowers here and there, it just, you know, just wrap it and I don't know.
It's easy.
It's just, that's what I do. That's what I prefer to do.
There's great tension too.
But yeah.
There's no puckering.
Absolutely love it. So it really hits me in the front, like right about the top of my jeans. Sorry, I wasn't going to flash y'all, but so the top of my jeans is about right here. It like goes right past the button.
Just below the button. Yeah.
Right past the button. So sorry, that stuff.
We've been smelling it and something else.
It's got my nose all itchy. Oh god.
Oh, but it smells so good.
And so this is a pattern by Sari Nordlund. I made it out of Knitting for Olive heavy merino. Excuse me. And yeah. Oh, and look, we have a Luna.
Luna's back there getting in on it. Are you photobombing us, baby?
She's such a
She's so pretty.
Pretty girl. I believe that's all I have for finished object. Actually, no. I have one other thing. So I bought a skein of that yarn that you use to make like dish sponges and stuff. So I made myself like an actual like little rectangle that I folded over and sewed together so it's an actual sponge. But I made my sister just like an actual like washcloth type of deal. And so I made it. And I bought, I think it was called Lime, so it's a yellowy green. So I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up on camera at all. But I don't even know if you're going to be able to see the kind of like glittery, plasticky kind of, you know, texture to it. But it is pretty rough. It's not like the roughest thing I've ever knitted with, but
you could use it on Teflon.
Oh yeah,
no problem.
It's gentle enough. I've used the sponge on my wine glasses and hasn't scratched it at all. I bought this yarn from, where were we? Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby. It's the Yarn Bee, like, scrubber pad. But, like, pretty much what I did is I just made a rectangle and I just folded it and sewed it together and made, like, a thick dish pad for myself. But for my sister, she wanted kind of just a little washcloth just to kind of scrub some tough stuff off of. So, yeah, I need to give this to her at some point. So that's all of the finished projects I have. Did you have any?
Do I have any finished? I don't think I have anything finished.
I don't think so. So we can probably...
I didn't bring any with me next time.
So we can just hop over to whips then. Yeah. Alrighty, so I will let y'all know also how much I appreciate all of you, because it's pretty warm. It's not like summer hot anymore here in Washington, but it is like warm in this area. We have a skylight right above us. These big windows back here, there's no central heat and air, and so we actually, my husband and I, we bought one of those portable air conditioners that you can like fit little tubes outside of your window, and it like takes the air from outside and cools it for the house. And I have that in the bedroom, and then in here in the living room I have the fan that will like circulate, hopefully. And so I turned the fan off just so it's a little bit more quiet. And I'm already sweaty. You can probably see I'm pretty dewy right now, but I don't mind glowing a bit. But anyway,
it's cooling off outside a little bit.
Yes, it was pretty warm there for a while, so I'm grateful. I love any temperature from like 65 degrees to like 75. I can do an 80 if there's a breeze or shade, but I do like cooler temps, because then I can wear like knitwear and flannels. Yeah, Luna's getting into the window. She's being a silly cat. They love looking out this window. So this is into our backyard, and there's garden areas back there, and I put up a bird feeder, and they love watching the birds. And we even found, like, there's this little chipmunk I've named Fernando. And he'll come out, and he's just the cutest little thing. And I'll be out watering, and he'll just be there picking up the little bird, you know, seed scraps off, you know, the garden bed. So it's really cute. So for whips, I've been working on a couple of things. One very heavily. Well, I think the other one pretty heavily. I paused on it.
You've got a couple,
So from here on, at this moment, I will put in a timestamp in case my sister and Katie are watching. I would like for y'all to pause it here, take a note of the timestamp and jump to that time, or just don't watch the rest of this video. I'm making something for my sister-in-law, and it's a Christmas present, but I have to talk about it because it is absolutely beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. The girls are getting excited. I'm sorry. Okay.
There she goes.
There went Lily.
Oh, Lily.
So, I realized that I've made both of them hats before that matched. I did, name of the pattern, but I made them both matching slouchy hats a couple years ago for Christmas. Actually not a couple years ago, that was like 3-4 years ago. Anyway, and then I made Lauren, my sister, the vest, the sweater vest. And then I was thinking, you know, I want to make Katie something that's just for her, since I made the vest for Lauren. It's like I want them to have their own special things from me. So I picked up, wherever it may be, so I picked up the pattern The Shift by Andrea Mowry. It is a play or a pattern that she made after she made the Night Shift shawl, which I've made before, and it's over here behind my mom on the couch.
So pretty.
But I know that Katie wouldn't necessarily want to wear a shawl. She'd probably be more apt to wear the actual cowl version. So I bought the pattern for The Shift, and I picked out a couple different skeins for the colors. So I went with the Noro Kuryeon. I know that, like, the pattern I believe calls for like 3 different skeins of, I think, like spin cycle type yarns. I personally really loved how mine turned out with the Noro Ito off of the big skeins, and I just used 2 different colors and it turned out beautiful in my opinion.
It is really pretty.
So I went ahead
Super
and
pretty.
I got this one for the main color. Sorry, you can hear me squeaking on the label, but you can kind of see all the colors in there. Very earth tony, but you have like this beautiful blue and a pop of green. You also have some teals in here with the brown. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and deeper in here you can see there's like more like yellows, but really love it.
It is pretty.
Love
colors.
Kuryeon. I love Noro, period. It's gorgeous. So that is the main color I'm using. And for the accent, I'm using just their more neutral, well, not more neutral, it is much more neutral. Like, it's like, out of all the skeins, this is like their most neutral one. But it has like some browns in there. You can kind of maybe see some gray right here. I don't know how that's showing up on the camera or not. But I absolutely love them. So here are the colors and lot numbers if you are interested. I'll hold it there for you. Okay. I bought 4 skeins of each to make this. And the progress I've made, and look at me, I'm never fails, and when I want to show something, I'm in the row. You would have thought I wouldn't have, you know, stopped right here, but I literally started a row and stopped.
You probably had to get up for something.
Probably. So here's where you start out. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm gonna have to.
No, you're
like,
good.
throw
I'm
it
gonna
in your
help.
face.
Try to hold it.
All right. So you start off here and you start working up. You can see my color of the main. The main color is in bigger blocks throughout here until you get it a bit longer and longer and longer. I've already gotten through 1 skein of the main color. And so yeah, it's just, you follow the pattern. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Really
I love this, like, it's so soft and squishy.
It'll be nice for winter
love
because it looks like it has snowflakes.
Yes.
Kind of looks like
so
snowflakes.
Pretty. I just absolutely love it. And you can kind of see some of the shaping here from when you start. You go increasing and then you get to this point and you stop on this side. So I don't know. I'm sure some of you that have made it know exactly what's gonna happen. I personally don't know what's gonna happen yet. But I mean, even reading through the pattern, it's like I kind of understand. Like, there's gonna be a part that you kind of like sew together or bind off together or something. It connects somehow.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that it goes around like this and it connects here, and this is going to be the main point in the front. That's how I'm envisioning it. Oh my god, and then I just dropped stitches.
Oh boy.
The end of the world. Luckily it's a woolly wool, like it's a non-superwash, so it's like,
it's nice.
The stitches are gonna hold up. It's not the end of the world really, but anyways, I'm absolutely loving this project so fast. Like, I'm telling you, this has been flying off the needles. Absolutely love it. But I picked these because I know she's
pretty girl.
She's not much into like very bright colors. Like, I know for a fact, like, I'll just grab my shawl.
Yeah, grab it.
I know for a fact she would not like the colors that I used in mine. Like, mine's very like bright reds, yellows. It has like the greens and stuff, but I love my shawl. I love it. It's, you know, out of my comfort zone whenever I made it. Like, when I made it, I did not really wear colors like this that often. But after I made it, it's like, oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, and it's out all the time.
But with hers, it's like, she really likes colors like dark greens and blacks, black and gold, silver, gray, all those colors, more neutrals and muted colors and things like that. So I thought, hey, this will be perfect, even though it does have this bright pop of green and blue.
Storm colors.
Yeah, storm colors. Like, she loves to, her and my sister, they go to the Storm games here in Seattle. And so I think that, you know, it would go well for that. And I think she'll wear it. It will look beautiful on her.
With her dark hair.
I hope she loves it. but I won't know until Christmas, and maybe she'll be too nice to tell me if she does.
She's gonna love it.
I don't know. Lauren, my sister, she said that she'll like it.
She will.
Anyways, so that is one work in progress I've been working on. Oh, my dad just got here, so it may be a little bit noisy in the background for a bit. The other project I've been working on this one all week. Actually 2 weeks I've been working on this, so any of you that have been here for quite some time would know that I have been working on a cabled sweater for my husband Brad for probably over a year easily. And I just now have gotten to a point of picking it up and working on it again. Hold on just one moment. Sorry about that pause. I had to have my mom go talk to my dad about maybe taking his phone call outside. Anyways, so I decided to pick up the cabled sweater because I started feeling kind of bad because I had just finished this sweater. And I started making something, well actually I have 2 other sweaters that are in hibernation right now. Y'all have seen them.
I got my sweater too, and Lauren got her vest. So.
Like I've done so many things since I decided to cast on this sweater for him. So I told myself, you know what, I'm going to pause everything else. Even the shawl that I just showed you, that's on pause until I finish this sweater because I really need to get that done for Brad. Which it's flying off of the needles. Like it's not a hard pattern at all.
It's so pretty.
So last time I ever showed this, I think I was like all the way down here. I'd only done like half the chart.
So pretty.
But now, can you hold that side for me?
Yep.
So now I've gotten a lot more done. It is pretty tweedy. Like honestly, this yarn is very tweedy. Much more than what I anticipated it to be. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to go through and pick out some of this tweed or not. I doubt that I will. He seems to like it anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But you can see it a little more up close, like I guess like that, the pattern. It has this beautiful center column, and there's these little wrapped stitches too here. And then you have like a couple different braids over here on this side. But yeah, and so I've just bound off for the underarm, and I'm currently doing some decreases up until the top, and this is the back panel. So far it's looking great. Like honestly, like I'm glad because it should be big enough to fit me after blocking.
I do like
also
these stitches. Because
my husband, like, he's not like a skinny man, but he's not like a hefty man. Like I just measured his chest circumference for another sweater I want to make him. He was like a 39.25 inch chest, but so, excuse me, it kind of works out because when I make him something, I can wear it too. So once I do block it though, there's going to be a lot of give to it. Like you can already see just how stretchy this is. I actually steam blocked pretty much from the underarm down to the hem. I steam blocked it to get a really good accurate measurement for the length because I made him a sweater out of my Southwest inspired knitting book, and even though it's a different yarn, different type of pattern and stuff, it grew so much, and now when he wears it I feel like it's like a tunic. You know, so I need to take that into, so I figured, hey, with this, it is a very bouncy, stretchy yarn. Yeah, I'm going to make sure to steam and measure it. And I've already made notes for the front panel of how many repeats of the pattern I did up to this length here for the underarm, so that way I can get the exact row count to match up for the back and front, so when he wears it, it'll sit comfortably under his armpits instead of one being slightly up.
Saggy, yeah.
So that's fun. I'm excited. I'm almost done with that. Or at least with this panel. And I think I'm going to hold off on soaking and blocking this one until I get the front one done as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can help the lighting a little bit. There we go. Sorry, it kind of went dark since we're backlit. It's just really hard. There's nowhere else I can really record here. This is the best as it's going to be. I even have the ring light up today, which I haven't used in many videos. So it's like, oh, hopefully it looks okay.
Well, I think the clouds came in a little bit too, so the sun's behind some clouds.
I think so.
So it kind of helped with that backlight a little.
But that's pretty much it for my whips right now. I've just been working on those 2 items pretty monogamously. I do have plans to make Brad the single malt sweater by Max and Cyr, and I bought some yarn from Quince & Co for that. I'm very excited about, but I'll show that probably next video because the yarn should be here any day now. I got a notification it was shipped, so I'm pretty excited about that. Other than that, I'll leave it to Mom to talk about her current whips.
Yes, I've only got 2 at the moment, which is actually probably that's a record for me to only have 2, because usually I have way more than that. Well, I have a hat that I'm working on too that's crochet, but I didn't bring it. It's cute. I'll bring it after I finish it. So I guess first I'm going to start with this nice little pattern I have here. I'll just show the pattern first. It's this little baby sweater, and it's so cute. I'll show you who it's by.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's just so cute. But a friend of mine was going to make it for, I guess, somebody in her family or a friend of hers, and her husband got really, really ill. And she's having to take care of him and just doesn't have the time to do the knitting herself. So she asked if I would go ahead and do it up for her. And of course I said yes, because I love the lady. We've been friends for many, many years. So anyway, I am started on it. I've gotten quite a ways. This is going to be the front. So it's got the little bobbles. You got that side, Missy?
Whoops, and then I dropped it.
And then it's hard though because the shoulders aren't together yet. But anyway, it's got the little bobble pattern in the front. First time I've ever done bobbles, so don't judge.
They look great for your first
I still have to wrap them a little bit. There's a couple that aren't wrapped yet.
I think it's
beautiful. But anyway, there'll be a little band that goes down the front for the buttonholes, and then the button side, and the collar.
Do you want to show the back?
And then the back. Just
blowing out a little bit.
So pretty. It's really hard because it's in so many different pieces. The body, the front, and the back work together, so it's just like one piece till you get to the armholes, and then you separate onto the different stitch holders, and you work, you know, each piece after that. But it's turning out really cute. It was kind of a challenge. The pattern was a little, I don't know what you'd call it, difficult in parts, but between the two of us, we got it figured out.
Well, and
so
I was going to say, it's not that it's, you know, like where it doesn't hold your hand. It has instructions, but it's very confusing instructions. Like it's not very clear, or it's not written very clear to understand exactly what the designer wants you to do. It's kind of like you do have to kind of guess.
So we guesstimated it, and it seems to be working so far. And then the yarn that they had chosen is a Cotton-Merino, and I love it. It's so nice to knit with. It's got a little bit of a halo on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but can you get it in there? Did I have it upside down? I sure did. No, now it's upside down. That's right side up. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, weird. I don't know how that happened.
So anyway, that's what it is.
It's blowing out a lot.
Yeah, it is. I think it's because the sun came out again, and
yeah, it's just really hard to like.
It's kind of a
sadly.
What color
it's so pretty.
It's like an off-white eggshell. I don't know what color you would call it.
I'm trying to focus my camera. Yeah, it's just not going to pick it up.
But it's really, really pretty.
It's one of those chain blown yarns.
don't have
And
my
what is
glasses
it?
on me. You'll have to read it because I forgot my glasses.
Cotton and lamb's wool. So the cotton is more than likely the chain.
Yes.
And then lamb's wool was blown into it, and
yeah,
it is so soft.
It is soft. It's going to be great. So anyway, it's going to be really, really nice. Hopefully whoever's getting
it's
it
gorgeous.
Really likes it.
I'm sure they will. Like, if I got that, you know, I would love something like
yeah, it's really pretty.
It's so pretty.
And it taught me how to do baubles.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my next
new skill.
My next whip is going to be for a very future grandchild at some point.
Yeah. At least like a couple more years.
It'll be a couple more years.
Like a year or two before Brad and I decide to have a baby.
Yes.
But we decided, well, one, we were in the yarn shop together, and I'll show some of the yarn I bought. But we were in there, and I was like looking around and stuff, and we found this book.
Are those little breeches just not the cutest frickin' thing you've ever seen? I mean, they are so cute. And of course, after I get these done, I'm going to have to do this too.
Yeah.
Just not sure of the colors yet. But anyway, the pattern is so adorable, so easy.
So cute.
So fun. And there they are.
Oh.
They are
They're
so cute.
cute.
And the little waist will fold down and have a 1 inch, I think it was, or a ½ inch. I think it was a 1 inch elastic in them. Mm-hmm. But they're so adorable.
Yeah.
My little mushroom is showing me my halfway point because it's got to be 22 centimeters from
Feels so good.
the cast on, and then I get to start the legs. But they're so cute, you guys. They're so cute.
The material, like the fabric,
soft.
is feeling really
Look at
good.
that stitch. I mean, it
looks great.
It lays so pretty.
Oh,
I am knitting it a little bit tighter than I am used to knitting because I'm kind of a loose knitter. Sometimes I drop down and needle because of it. But I did the swatch, the whole bit, and it's what it needed to be. And then this is the yarn that we're using for it.
Oh,
it's trying to slide. Can you see it?
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it's not like.
And then there's probably some of the information, the color and stuff. I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, it's not going to show. It's
not showing it.
Out. It's still. Oh,
it's odd because it's on such a dark label.
Yeah,
and it's hard to kind of see the. Is that it? So
it is 57% wool, 33% acrylic, and 10% cashmere. It's the Rowan Baby Cashsoft Merino. It's really hard to see.
Such nice.
Everything's just blowing out, but it is really pretty. And the color, they don't say it on here. I know that they say it in the actual book.
Whoops.
Let me find the one pattern that uses that color. I want to say it was like Nutkin. Was it Nutkin?
That might be it.
Nutkin.
Nutkin,
yes. Yeah.
It's almost, it's like a dark foxy color almost, but it's really
so it's showing up a little bit more orange.
Yeah, it is showing up more orange.
Person, it's a little bit lighter.
If I can get it back a little bit.
Maybe? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just showing up really orangey, but I mean, either way, I mean, it's a very pretty color. I really like it. It is so pretty. And I can't wait. So Brad and I are planning on having a child here at some point, but like I said, it's probably going to be easily like a year or two.
Yeah.
Right now we're currently saving for a home, to buy a home, and so I would really like to be able to nest, like fully nest comfortably in a home other than renting. I mean, that's just in my mind how I want it to be for my own anxiety.
This is the place that got you all back, so.
Exactly. My hair is driving me crazy.
Oops. I've got something in my eye.
And this side is going so flat. I don't know why this side of my head, I don't know if anybody else notices this when they do their hair, but one side curls great and the other side doesn't.
My hair is naturally like that. I've got a great wave on the right and the left is flat like I used a flat iron. Naturally, it's literally split right down the back of my head. The whole, I don't know what it is. If anybody knows.
I tried to look nice for y'all. It probably just looks like a blowout at this point.
Maybe I need to go get a spiral perm, like the old days.
Oh my gosh.
70s spiral
I've
perm.
been thinking of a perm
80s.
lately, but I don't know. Whew. Anyways, did you have any other whips?
No, that's all I have on me. Yep.
Okay. Let me go get a clip real quick, and then we will talk about our acquisitions.
There you go.
Acquisitions? I think I said
like
that right.
Yes.
Alrighty, so we are back, and we're going to show you our acquisitions that we've picked up. I won't be able to show all of mine because some of mine is still in the mail. I did put my hair up. I needed a clip. It's warm, and my hair decided to start falling out. Well, not actually falling out of my head, but just falling out of the curls that I did. Anyways, it's one of those days. It is Wednesday? Which, speaking, Mom and I started working out. So, I mean, I was already working out, but I haven't worked out in like 2 months, right? And so, anyway, yesterday we went to the gym, and I'm extremely sore. Like, it's been hurting just every time I have to stand up. It's like the weight of the world is pushing me back down.
Oh, yes.
Gravity.
It's okay, the massage chairs were great after.
Yes, honestly, those massage chairs were great. Do you want to do your acquisition first?
I only have one.
Okay.
This is the only one I have with me.
First.
Excuse me, but I found my glasses and I'm going to put them on. Oh, they're dirty. Oh, well, I'll make it work. Man. I am one of those people that when I go into a yarn store with Melissa, I wasn't going to get anything. It was her shopping day, but I happened to find something I had to have. So I bought this. It is absolutely
so pretty.
So
I love
pretty,
that.
guys. It's wool, acrylic cotton, and a little bit of nylon. And it just has, I'm trying to find some of the pretty colors in it. Gosh, just the colors are everywhere in it. It's got purples and pinks and browns. Mm-hmm. And then it's got the little flecks. Where's the orange? Oh, yeah, right in here.
I love
There's some orange in there.
It's so pretty.
Just so pretty, and it's so soft. And of course, one of the big things, it has to smell good.
Always.
So that when I'm working with it, and I have psoriasis, and so my hands can be kind of picky about the types of yarns I use. I can't use pure wool. Gosh, I wish I could. I love the smell of it.
It breaks your hands
it makes them break out bad. And so this, there's a good spot of pink. There's some of the mauve color that's in it. I don't know if you can really see it good, but it really is pretty.
I love that.
And anyway, but it feels so good on my hands. I cannot wait to work with it. But I have to finish those other 2 baby whips first.
Because you're going to do, you said a hat?
I'm not sure now if I'm going to do a hat or some kind of a little cowl.
Oh, that would be nice.
Kind of like
it would drape, because like this is definitely a drapey yarn.
Oh, it is drapey. It's made in Italy. Yeah, there's 230 yards on it, and I can always go back and get another one.
You could always use that as a color motif in something too.
Yes. Ooh, it would be pretty to do something like you're doing.
Yeah, like something kind of like this. You could use that.
And get kind of a lighter colored, beigey.
I think that would be pretty.
Yeah, that would be pretty. I might have to do that.
I think it'd be gorgeous.
Okay, continue.
So, for my acquisitions that I have, when we went to said yarn shop, Wild Fibers, in Mount Vernon, Washington, I bought the yarn for Katie's present, and then what else did I get?
That's the store where I was not talked into, didn't take any talking whatsoever, but oh Mom, look at this book, and that's what we had to get the baby book.
Pants. Yes.
And so I did buy that day too.
Yes. So I ended up getting, oh God, I have cat hair on this already.
You're gonna have cat hair. They're sharing.
So I bought the, what does that say? Pandamonium by Cascade Yarns.
I love Cascade yarns.
It is a very pretty, like, I don't even know how to describe that color. Like,
it's almost like a
like
greenish teal.
Well, teal's much more blue.
Yeah.
This is showing up on camera a lot more like sagey, kind of a dark sage green, but in real life it's very much more a like more vibrant kind of green, but not like Ninja Turtle green.
No, it's not neon.
No, but I bought 3 of these. I think I'm gonna make the Cumulus tea again, but in this color. I just absolutely love it. I can pull green off very well because I have hazel eyes, and so I bought those babies. The contents of this before I put it down is 55% cotton and 45% bamboo. And I absolutely love it. I love that it's also, I guess you can say, a local yarn, even though it is a commercially made yarn. But it is from Seattle, really, it says on here.
Yeah, it's really
so anyway.
I like the fact they're machine wash.
Yes. So it's very soft. So. I actually just recently watched a podcast with
fresh.
A podcaster. I think her channel is True Lane. She's also from Washington State, and she made some tank tops recently out of some colors of this yarn. So thought that was kind of cool. I could see it actually made up, and it looked really nice. Like, it looked really shiny on hers, on her video, that is, and I just was so happy. And it was just so funny because I saw it and I'm like, oh wait, I bought some of that yarn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
it's
I bought
nice.
These.
I love Cascade yarns.
And then I really spoiled myself.
Boy. She found these after I walked out of the store, guys.
Yes.
There's no stopping her.
Which I almost forgot. So I can't show the pattern I have inside, but I went ahead and I bought the Coco Knits what is it, not metallic but magnetic board that you can put your patterns on and stand it up. Sorry, I have my cable pattern here and I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, it just kind of stands up like this. That way I can put the little magnets that it has on there
so cool.
to hold the paper down. And I also bought some highlighter tape, which, let me dig in here for 2 seconds and I should be able to find it.
I'm going to have to get one of those now. I don't know where I think I'm going to put it when I get it, but...
So also at this same yarn shop, that's where I got the Coco Knits, but I also got this highlighter tape. And I love this. I didn't realize
need to get some of that.
I would love it as much as I do, but I'm still using, like, when I first got this, which, oh my god, I'm throwing things. I've been using the same piece of highlighter tape for over and over again. I'm shocked that it still is holding up. I'm truly really shocked. But
it's so much better than this. The whole
oh yeah, because they lose their stickiness and they fall off.
I hate it.
But that little,
I just hate it.
This thing, this little tab here that I made the highlighter tape.
Oh, and you can see through it.
Yeah, so.
Well, that's kind of nice that you can see through it.
Yeah, and you can write on it too. It's really nice.
That's pretty cool.
But no, it has not lost its stickiness, and I've honestly
cool.
I've peeled it off and stuck it back onto the pattern numerous times. Has not budged.
That is cool.
So I bought those 2 things, and then
I like the little magnet things though too that you can kind of mark where you're at. I know you can't show it because of the pattern. But it comes with a bunch of different magnets. It has 4 of these ones. You can't even see the name. It's blown out. It says Coco Knits on it. Whoops. Sorry, Butterfingers. Anyway, so there's that. I also bought myself a little bag. That's so cute.
It says Magner made in Athens, Georgia. It's really packed full of stuff.
And it does have little
on the inside. It has pockets on the inside.
On the inside, okay.
Yeah. On the inside it has the pockets.
That's pretty cool.
But I have too much stuff in there to open it up and show y'all. Anyway, so I bought those things. I also bought this beautiful yarn. Oh my god. Absolutely gorgeous.
Jinxed. Yes.
But no.
Look at those colors. They're even standing out on the video.
I love it.
Those colors are just beautiful.
So, what I've always done every single time I go into a yarn shop and there's a skein that I like, I always end up just getting one. So this time I made sure to buy enough in case I wanted to make a sweater or something out of it.
A good project. Hey, the colors are about the same as in your flannel.
Yeah, they are. That's funny.
It's even got some of the flecks of like
oh my
the
god, it
browns
does.
and stuff.
Because it has some of this like blue and greens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm in a color story fade right now.
But really it's like colors for fall, even though we're ready for fall. We are over the summer.
Well, I'm ready for more color in my life. I feel like I've been constantly knitting with too much like yarns. How should I say it? It's like in the past I've always bought yarns just on a whim with no real plan of what to use them for, and now since I've been more mindful about what I'm buying and what it's for, I've been very particular in what I buy. And so when I saw these, it's like, oh yeah, it's like those are beautiful, but I could make something out of these, and so I bought 4.
Yeah, can't get just one.
Because they're beautiful. Well, and I'm thinking of getting a mohair to pair with these. I'm not sure if I want to pair it with like a light purple.
I was thinking
or
like
a pink.
Or a
like
white,
a light pink.
Or a pink. Or, oh man, just any color. It's got so many different colors. But yeah, you don't do purples a lot. So
no, but it
really
is
pretty.
very pretty.
It is
I love it. And
we're
so
yarnaholics.
We are. Well, I'm trying to think of... Oh yes, I did make an order to Knitting for Olive, and I bought a bunch of their silk mohair in the color Ballerina, so I'll probably show that next podcast too. But I could always, depending on how the color looks when it gets here, I may order more to pair with this. Or I may just get a light purple. I don't know.
I didn't smell this one. Does it smell?
No. I mean...
Oh, it smells fresh.
Kind of, but it just has a very fresh scent. If you don't know, my mom and I love smelling yarn. Yeah.
The store.
We love to
It just smells like wild fibers, the store.
Yes.
Real clean.
So there's those. So that was the haul from Wild Fibers. The next couple of things I got...
It was all Wild Fibers, even mine.
It was.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I bought these from Joann's. We stopped in to get some fabric. I bought a serger or an overlocking machine so I can actually sew some more garments and have them be nice, cleanly finished instead of my makeshift hemming and sewing.
And I'm laughing because we said we were not going to go into the yarn section.
Yes,
we were only going to look at fabric. I wanted fabric to patch some jeans I have big holes in. I love holes in my jeans, by the way. I know I'm almost 60, but well, I guess I'm almost 59 this month.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting close to 60, but I still love my holes in my jeans.
Oh,
That's
I do
just
too.
how I am.
Well, it's in fashion. Like, I feel like
it is.
There's a lot of people that will say, oh, get new pants or whatever, but it's in fashion. It's like, I don't care. Like, for me, it's like, wear what you want to. Like, I don't care. I think it looks...
That's who I am.
If you're wearing it and feel confident in it and are living life and you're happy, then great. Wear whatever you want to.
That's how we are.
But no, we said we weren't going to go into the yarn section of Joann's, and we did.
Oh,
and I found these. I bought 2 of these little cones. There wasn't, for the pattern I want to make, it was like shy just a little bit of yardage. So I'm going to use up the rest or remainder to make, I don't know, a washcloth or something.
Yeah.
Or a dishcloth. So anyway, this is the Re-Up the Recycled Cotton Polyester Blend. It's in this beautiful, like, taupey color, kind of gray, brown,
I was gonna
dark
say it's a little
beige
browner
color.
than what it's showing. It's showing it kind of almost gets a pink tinge to it.
Yeah, it definitely is showing up like a pink hue, but it's definitely a taupey color.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's going to be so fun to work with.
It says 70% recycled cotton, 30% recycled polyester.
Yeah.
And it has 651 yards on it. So that's quite a bit for the cone.
Yeah.
But I am going to be putting that into stash and... Oops, excuse me.
I just think it's cool it's recycled.
I love it.
So.
Well, and it's neat because if you look, you can see the flecks of different colors. It's not going to show up on camera.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you can kind of see some of the whites here and there, but it has like some brown specks in it too.
That might be why it's showing some pinks. There may be a little bit of pink in there too.
So there's that, and then the last thing I'm going to show is the most recent mail purchase that I made.
I haven't seen this yet either.
Oh, I showed you it the other day. Yeah.
Oh, yes, you did. I just looked in the sack. Yes, she
Sorry,
did.
I'm out of breath. I'm speaking too fast.
Oh, it's so pretty. Let me have a taste of tea.
I'm having an iced coffee with salted caramel sweetener in it.
Can I say who the company is?
Yeah.
Oh, Harney & Sons Tea. Which one was it?
That is the coconut vanilla green tea, I believe.
I knew it was green tea. I couldn't remember the flavor.
Yeah. I think that's the one I know I had you smell a bunch. Yeah. So, I bought a couple of Irene Lynn patterns, hence why I bought this yarn here and why I bought this yarn here. So here is this beautiful.
That's almost a color on the camera.
It is called Osprey, and it is by Quince & Co. The colorway is called Malbec, which is the whole reason why I bought this color is I love a Malbec wine. Absolutely love it. It is my favorite.
Beautiful color.
So I bought, I don't even remember how many I bought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7? Yeah, 7 just in case.
Well, you got that one.
So this is going to be for a sweater pattern that she has made. I will share more about that next podcast whenever I actually probably cast this on. But I love Quince & Co. yarn. I made my hoodie by Andrea Mowry, the Traveler, out of their yarn in the colorway Fox. I just, oh my god, I love this yarn.
Amazing.
Yes. Well, and my Daniela's swiped. Oh my gosh, words are escaping my mouth today in a non-good way. I need to slow down. So in the Daniela's striped sweater that I'm making, I'm also using Quince & Co. yarn, and I just, you know, had to follow suit and get their Aran weight.
Yes.
And I love that it's American wool, raised, sheared, spun, dyed. Everything was done here in America, and I love that. Supporting local jobs.
I think I could actually use that wool on my hands.
Oh, it is so soft.
It's so soft. I think I could.
It is so soft. Like, it is not itchy, and it's 100% wool. It's not superwash, but it is so soft.
It is soft.
I absolutely love this.
Yeah, me too.
I love this wool. And so I bought...
It does look like a glass of wine.
It does, yeah. Looks just like Malbec.
Like a glass of wine.
And I look
so
great,
pretty.
honestly, in a dark red. I love it.
Pretty.
But I bought Brad the same weight, so I bought him Osprey, and I bought him the colorway Bark. I believe it's a dark brown to make the single malt sweater by Maxim Sears.
That would be so pretty.
So that's in the mail too. I'll show that next time because it's going to be gorgeous. I already know the colorway. Yes. I am so excited to see it.
It will be pretty.
But other than that, that is all we have to share. It's been a long episode. Thank you for sticking around if you stayed throughout the entire thing. Please feel free to, you know, like and subscribe to my channel. I know I don't verbally say that every single video. I normally try to keep it real hush and cool, but it does mean a lot to me if you can do that. It just helps others be able to see my content, and, you know, that way others, you know, if you like it, maybe someone else will, and by liking it, it can share it with someone across, you know, I don't know, the pond, or...
I was going to say the pond.
I don't know.
I love it when people say the pond.
Anyways, I love y'all. I hope you have great weekends coming up, or fun plans. Let me know what you're working on. We would love to be able to write back to you.
Yeah.
And anyways, we'll see you next time.
Bye.